Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of
the Raw Code Podcast.
Yes, on today's episode we'll be covering Slaughterhouse, Hackfest 1.0,
Yep.
Hell in a Cell,
Pagan.
and some Pagan, some
Yep.
extra stuff, the KO lineup, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy, and it'll be a good one.
Perfect.
Alright, let's get started.
Slaughterhouse.
We both went.
Yep, that was an experience.
It was fucking crazy, man. I don't know. My night was actually crazy. The entire night, man. Not even just the event. Just before, I was at a hotel with Pagan. Yeah, we did a lot of. We drank a lot. And then went to the event. What do you reckon of the event?
Yeah, mine started crazy as well. I went out to dinner with the Hackfest lineup.
Oh my god.
Never Surrender, Unresolved, Unproven.
Oh,
that was good.
That's crazy.
Not too much drinks were consumed. Yeah, but getting in was fine. It was a pretty decent line.
Yeah,
For me, yeah.
Yeah, at some point it was fucking like pretty long. We were walking up to the event and we just saw like a massive line. I'm like, fuck.
Because we got in, I think I got in just before Stratosphere.
Yeah, I think we
indoors, yeah.
Yeah, we would have gone in around the same time. Yeah, it was a good event. I enjoyed it. Home the venue is just amazing production. As
Space, no.
As a place for like space, it's not the biggest, but obviously I feel like it has more than massive. So
yeah, in terms of production, it's just it was way overpacked. Like,
yeah, and what do you call it? What's the capacity? The capacity would have been bigger.
Yeah, well, I mean, there were 3 stages, and all stages were fucking packed.
Really?
Yeah. Like I went to the side stage to go see there was RB play, Adagio and stuff. And yeah, that was still cramped as shit.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, no matter where you went, it was just.
Yeah, okay. I went to that side stage that Adagio was on.
Yeah.
For smokes and stuff.
That's why I saw you.
Yeah, I didn't see the other stage, but yeah, it looked pretty packed. And then yeah, you go down to main stage, and that's just absolutely.
It was bad, like top and bottom.
Really?
Yeah, like you know how they got the top. Yeah. Like we went there. I think I was doing Deadly Guns. We had a bit of space with Miyagi and Laura.
Yeah.
Had a bit of space for some aircon. Then by the time I think Invitral played, it was packed. Like you could not breathe. Like you could not move. Okay. Then for Slaughterhouse, we went down the side.
Yeah.
I could not move. Like it was bad, man. I was just on my Ventolin. I was like, I need help.
Yeah, I was going through the right side just to get backstage before my set.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, it was crazy. It took like 10 minutes to get through the crowd. And I was going back to back with Carousel, and she was there, and she's like, "Oh, I really have to go to the toilet. I really have to go." And it was like 10 minutes before our set, and I think she somehow got security to take her out back, through the venue, outside the venue to go to the toilet and then come back, because literally I don't think she would have made it
in time. Because like we walked past the toilet and there was lines. Like I've never seen lines at home.
Oh, far out.
Well, mostly for the women's toilet, guys. I'm fine.
No, for the guys, when me and Pagan walked in, we had to wait like 5 minutes just to get like a urinal spot.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. Fuck. But yeah,
what was your favorite set of the night?
Favorite set of the night, other than my own. Honestly, no. I loved Pagan's set, but that's only because he's like at the hotel. He's like, oh, the first song, like go straight into the crowd after your set, because he's straight after mine.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, sounds good. I literally finished my set, took my USB out, and then jumped the fence to go into the crowd. And then his first song was his own live edit of Fire and Ice.
Ooh.
And fuck, it was hard. You got a video, eh? All right, we'll play the video now.
Alright.
Yeah, see what I mean? That was crazy. Did you see my face?
My dog.
That was crazy. The event itself was good. There was a lot of people on the main stage, obviously.
There was fucking way too many.
But other than that, security seemed fine that I saw. Yeah.
That was good.
Backstage was very good. Get free drinks, whatever drink I wanted that was in the fridge. It was great. I didn't even know about this until like 10 minutes for my set, and then I got like what beer was it that I was drinking? I don't know, some beer. It was good. It was
Just
great.
explains your facial expressions the whole night. See you with the smokers.
What?
Tony.
Yeah, that was because Pagan was feeding me beer bongs, man. Like,
That's alright.
fucking hell. Yeah, I walk into the hotel and he's like, hey bro, how's it going? I'm like, yeah, good. And I go like around to sit down in the hotel room, and I see in the bathroom there's just like this big beer bong coming out of the
I saw it on
tub.
your story or Danny's story. I'm like, this is cooked.
I was like, fuck. And he's like, oh yeah, we'll get one. I just did like straight beer, so it was like foamy as
Oh, fuck, yeah.
And then eventually he started doing like cruises mixed with beer. Oh, it was terrible, man. It was terrible.
But no, it was a good event.
Yeah,
I think, for me, Red Hot and Teal had set of the night.
That
Was like perfect amount of raw and industrial.
Yeah,
and Vital was decent.
Yeah, I when I first saw the set times, I was a bit confused why
How they
how they did it, but I think it was good. Teal has some great songs.
Yep.
And like just unreleased stuff as well. That
Same with the Red Hot, they got some decent edits as well.
do too. Yeah.
They're more like hard techno-y stuff's going. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't actually watch that set. I was backstage talking to Deadly Guns.
Yes.
Yes, but seemed like a great that
was
other than
fucking
the
mental
crowd.
set.
Yeah, it seemed like a good event. Yeah. What was the event after that?
Hackfest.
Hackfest.
That-
I didn't go.
Man, you missed out on.
Yeah,
Like,
I saw so many people's stories. And I was like, fuck. This looks like a good event.
It was probably one of the best crowds I've experienced in this country,
Jeez.
event-wise. Like, it shut over Gearbox.
Really?
Crowd-wise, yeah. Production was mental, was at Liberty, so good sound system.
Yeah.
Dano he created the perfect lineup.
Really? Okay.
Perfect lineup. It had, like, your OG Raw, like, had Chain Reaction, like, minus Militia.
Yeah.
Unproven set was really fucking good.
Okay.
Art of Fighters set of the night. Proper, like,
Really?
millennial hardcore. Yep.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Never Surrender was chef's kiss. That was just a perfectly ran event. No gackers, no light shows anywhere, no dickheads in the crowd.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
it was like proper European vibes.
Yeah, it looked like proper European vibes, like very high energy. Everyone's just dancing on their own.
Yeah, it was like a mini. Well, it was like mini Thunderdome. Like,
Yeah, fuck.
yeah,
Okay.
Did you go to Meltdown?
No, I didn't.
No, okay.
No.
Meltdown had a similar-ish crowd, but this was like that times 100.
Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. And everything seemed to go smooth.
Yeah,
There was
yeah,
no issues?
like no issues. The DJs all loved playing straight as well. Like the crowd, because like it ended at 3, so I would have thought by the time Unproven was on,
Yeah.
it'd be dead. I was at the front and like there was a bit of empty space. I was like, oh fuck, everyone's left room. I looked back, everyone's still there.
Fucking.
Like it was still like at capacity pretty much for Unproven set to like 2:40,
Yeah. Okay.
and everyone started leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got on the beers that night. They
Man.
had a full stock fridge,
Yeah.
had some food. So
Fuck
backstage
yeah.
there was good.
That's sick.
You know, it was mad, and they had the bottom floor open for Liberty,
Oh, okay.
and they had the like the backstage / promoters people on the top rail.
Yeah.
So that was good. So like you had to have a seat, still be in the crowd pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
It was a great event. I think he's doing the next one in September.
September.
Yeah, so September's gonna be a stacked one.
Yeah. Okay. I might actually come to it this time.
Yeah.
To be honest, the main reason I didn't go was because I don't really listen to anyone there
Of that lineup, yeah.
on that lineup, and I have like lots of stuff to do
For cans.
cans and events coming up in the future that haven't been announced yet or have been announced.
But yeah.
So yeah, I thought I'd take this weekend
Just the
off.
smarter option.
Yeah. And I didn't know I was playing Slaughterhouse till like the week of the event.
Like
so
Thursday.
yeah. So I didn't know I was playing until the week of. So I was supposed to have that entire weekend off, but yeah, because Cairns, at the time of recording, I'm flying out to Cairns tomorrow, and that has all of its issues. I don't even want to talk about it, but it's happening. It's going to be great. We've got Filski and Stanfield. Stanfield's a mate of mine. He's drum and bass mainly, from Brisbane. So yeah, I think he'll bring a great crowd for the drum and bass. Filski obviously is like a hard techno raw style hybrid.
Yeah.
Mainly hard techno will be played from him at this event, but then we're going back to back, and that'll be fucking fun.
So it's like a mixed genre event.
Yeah, mixed genre, but it's like mainly techno.
Oh,
mainly
okay,
hard
yeah,
techno. Yeah. So I'm like the first hardstyle set of the night, and then the only other hardstyle set will be
back to back.
Yeah, the back to back. And then the first 4 DJs are a mix of drum and bass and hard techno.
Okay, yep.
And then Stanfield's drum and bass, and then me, hardstyle, Filski hard techno, and then me and Filski will do like more of a hard techno raw hybrid set, and then the last set's hard techno as well. So
yeah, gotcha.
it's mainly hard techno. It's mainly what Cairns wants, but it also has those genres that don't get to see the light of day there.
And that's almost sold out, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on final release, and yeah, I've worked too hard to even say the least. That's all I have to say. But yeah, another interesting thing actually came up. Pagan got signed to Young Guns.
Yeah, it was fucking good on him. Yeah, that was it's well deserved.
Yeah, I'm proud. When I first saw Pagan come up on Instagram, I think someone sent it into like a DJ group chat, and it was a picture of him with CrowdX.
Yeah. Oh, is that the one that's just in the studio?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay. Who the fuck's this guy? I don't know who the fuck he is.
PT.
Yeah, like I don't know who this guy is. Then eventually started seeing him on TikTok, Instagram, doing content similar to mine, bit more DJ related,
Focused,
I guess,
yeah.
and up tempo focused. And then I started playing pretty much like we're just
Same
playing
gigs.
the same events. Yeah.
Well, the first you would have played together would have been Hell in a Cell.
Yes, that was both.
Yeah.
That was both our debut events.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for Sydney, I think. Yeah. I had like an opening slot. He had the closing slot. Yeah. And then from there, I guess
Just kicked it off.
yeah, we just kept fucking playing the same events. We're good mates now. Proud of him. He showed me his new song coming out on Young Guns the other day, and we got a reaction. He filmed the reaction out of it, and it was fucking good. It was actually really good. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's very main stage up tempo-y, but it's still very hard, and it's like it's got its own sound.
Okay.
So when that comes out today, actually.
I think it did come out today. Yeah.
It's very good. It's very good.
Called Headshot.
Yeah, it's called Headshot. Yeah.
Yep.
It's a very good track.
Good track.
He is a very good producer. I can say that for sure. Who knows? We might have a collab coming up. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, good on you, Pagan. If you're watching
congrats.
this.
You have to watch it. We'll just put his name in the title.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just put it there just so you have to watch like everything up to this point.
We'll chuck this in last.
Yeah, we'll chuck this at the end. But yeah, no, good on you, bro. It's
good to see another up-tempo DJ.
Yeah, it's only up from
I think
here.
we're lacking in Sydney in terms of up-tempo DJs.
Yeah, he's probably right now the biggest up-tempo
one, yeah. You got
artist in
Rezex as
Australia.
well. She usually plays closed sets.
Yeah, Rezex. I don't know if she's producing.
Yeah.
If she is, she's keeping it quiet. But yeah, I'm keen to see more up-tempo artists rise from Australia, and hopefully, we can get the up-tempo scene, euphoric, like reverse bass, raw, hardcore, everything. Just start like getting more and more artists in Australia. I don't know how we can do that.
Just everyone's just gotta, keep at it.
Yeah, we've got
lock in.
Yeah, we've got a fucking big roster of raw hardstyle.
I think that Don bloke's doing an industrial debut soon.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know who that guy is.
Yeah, no, neither.
Never heard him before. But
Yeah, no, I reckon it'll be pretty good.
Yeah, fucking
just gotta keep an eye out.
industrial, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we got more events coming up.
Another big one, Hell in a Cell, September.
Yes.
They still haven't announced yet. I think they're doing an announcement of the announcement tonight of recording at 7 p.m.
Oh, really?
Yeah, thanks to that, Diana. Announcement of announcement. We love it.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So Diana, Liam got us, me, Ash, Miyagi, Carousel, to record a reaction lineup on Sunday. So I know the lineup.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Can't talk about it. It is going to be, I think, one of the best Raw events / lineups in Australia.
And what I have heard as well is that it's a brand new venue, and
the venue's undecided at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's a few that they've got their foot in. Just depends on tickets.
Yep.
I'm hoping for Liberty, just because production there is mental.
Yes.
Good sound system.
I do like Liberty. Bloodlust to Liberty was.
Oh, that was a great
amazing.
event. I think that's the first time I met you.
Yeah,
Bloodlust.
in person.
In the
probably,
you're in the crowd.
Yeah, I think so. And that was a good event.
That was a mad event.
Probably one of my favorite hard industries. Probably my second favorite hard industries event. First favorite was the first Hell in a Cell.
That was mine, just because Cruelty.
Yeah, only because I got to play.
And Adrian Deans.
And Sparks got to play. Cruelty was playing. X-Bros. Like,
it was just it was mental.
Lineup. That was crazy.
This is that lineup on steroids. It's like it shits over whatever event they've made.
Okay.
And there's something for everyone.
Yeah, they're doing techno event as well.
Yeah. Yesterday announced Techno Industries.
With Levels.
Yeah, to collab with Levels.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll be good, but just keen to see how it plays out in terms of crowd, because Levels is clubbing.
Yeah.
Hard Industries is,
Yeah, they do. Yeah, Levels I've seen in Melbourne at least has been doing very hard techno-y events.
Yeah, well, didn't they have Raw play the Hard Mission After Party?
Yeah, was that Levels?
Was that Levels?
Fucking hell.
Wow.
Man.
Okay, because I know Levels here when they were in Sydney for that short time. Tozer did a set.
Did he?
Yeah, it was after one of the raves. Tozer played a set. I think Restricted, but don't quote me on that.
Restricted definitely has. I don't know if it was Melbourne or Sydney though.
Okay, yeah.
I can't tell.
I'm just keen to see how the crowd, because I cannot stand the clubbing crowd.
Yeah, I think.
You saw how bad Savage Squad was.
Yeah.
After party.
I think hard techno has gotten
clubby.
Very clubby.
Yeah.
But I do think the people that do go to the hard techno events are more nice in terms of plur or whatever.
Yeah, just keeping it respectful to a point.
Yeah, they have a bit more of respect because it's less hookup culture happening.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, Teletext have been decent. BPM events are good. The crowd at BPM events are great.
Yeah. Was Holy Priest BPM?
Lucky Presents.
Oh, Lucky Presents.
The Lucky crowd's decent. No real issues. But yeah, BPM I feel like a lot more of the hardstyle ravers are going to that one.
Yeah, for sure. Especially after Meltdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of the Meltdown crowd was just HTID crowd.
Yeah, it was because when I went there, it was a smaller crowd, but it still was 90% of hardstyle scene.
Yeah, and I definitely oh my god, man. Sorry. I definitely think that Meltdown had more of a hardstyle crowd.
For sure.
I think hardstyle crowds love hard techno more than the hard techno crowd loves hardstyle.
Oh no, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. It's especially when we hear the raw tracks played at a hard techno set.
Yeah, we just go fucking
Nothing beats it. Nothing beats it. Everyone just looks at you like an idiot for knowing the kick rolls. What's this fucking sound?
Yeah, and then I love the next day going on TikTok and scrolling through and all the highlights of Teletech, just people kick rolling and someone's videoing this guy knows all the lyrics. It was
Miyagi at Teletech when it was Summer Lovin' came on.
Yeah.
Phantasm, and he's just there. Everyone's recording him. Shout out to you, Miyagi. No, that's a good track. I like it.
I do too.
But yeah, I feel like they're very the hard techno heads are more what's the word for it? Up themselves to a point. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they're very stuck in their genre.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the reason hardstyle people love hard techno is that the hard techno drops at this point now are very
it's a mix of hardcore and industrial raw. So Yeah, well, it's like everyone's loving Cruelty now.
Yeah.
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 Can't blame them though.
I remember last year, I think, was it last year or 2023 when Cruelty came for the first time to Massive?
Last year.
Last year, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that, and I was still working on the Mines, and I see that at like Massive, and I'm like, holy fuck.
That was one of the best matches I went to, like just a good crowd.
Yeah, I was like, holy fuck. I was like, this isn't selling out. I was like, I didn't realize enough people knew who Cruelty was to even have them booked in Australia at the time. And then, yeah, I was like, fuck.
Yeah, that was packed. It was good, and then came second time for Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, and everyone knew who the fuck Cruelty was. You just see like hands going up in the crowd, like every single drop.
The crowd during that was top tier. It was really good.
Yeah, 100%. That was a great event. Like I can't believe I got to like play and then go back into the crowd.
Yeah.
And then just experience it.
I'm hoping someone books him for a hard techno set here.
Yes.
Because his Verknip set, did you see the latest one that was recorded?
Yes, I actually did. I watched it and I'm like...
That was mind-blowing. It was just like perfection. Every single set, every single track.
Anyone that, I guess, is in the hard techno scene and goes and sees that set on YouTube, it's the Verknip one. I don't know if we'll link it, but yeah, go watch it. It's great. People who in the hard techno scene who'd see that, they'd be like, holy fuck. Like,
yeah, no, they're for sure.
They'd be like, this is fucking crazy. Which it was. It was actually very good.
Like, just imagine like only listening to like your hard techno, being in the crowd and you're just playing all that.
Yeah.
No,
you can see the crowd just like going off. Like
it's
everyone's
like it's like an energy boost. Like you got your bouncy techno and stuff, then just Cruelty comes on and just
and then just like, you know,
whole different world.
Yeah. Knockout lineup. We discussed this in the last episode, but we didn't quite get the footage.
The footage, just
something
technical
went
difficulties.
wrong. Yeah, technical difficulties, but we'll touch on this quickly, I guess.
Yeah.
It's good.
I think
I'm happy the amount of up tempo there is.
Yeah, no, I think one of the better knockout lineups I've seen. Hackfest was an insane pool.
Yeah.
I was not expecting. Like, I knew someone told me he was booked for Australia this year. I was not expecting HSU.
Yeah, I wasn't either.
Yeah, no. That was... seeing that, I was like, oh, wow, it's a live set as well.
Yeah. I thought, when I saw Hackfest... Well, if I was to ever pick a company that Hackfest would be on, I'd think, like, Evo.
Yeah.
Like
Evo, NSC,
like
maybe.
NSC, maybe, like, at a big event. For him to like close the event. Yeah,
like the next hard mission or something.
Yeah, something like that. I did not expect HSU. That was good.
That was a great pool.
The raw lineup is good. The euphoric lineup is good. Like main stage lineup.
The melodic stuff, yeah.
Yeah, melodic stuff is good as well. They got DJ Isaac. I think Adrenalizer's in there as well. I
haven't paid attention to them. I
don't know.
The roaring up tempo.
Yeah, same.
We got Mad Dog coming now because he came for Meltdown. I was pretty sad he wasn't playing at HID.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'd be good.
That was actually crazy. How do they book Mad Dog for Meltdown but not HID?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
a classic set would have been good. But yeah, good to see Mutilators back. It's been 2 years now. We'll see 2023.
Yep.
Knockout.
Bloodlust, I'm happy about.
Yeah, that was an insane pool. That was one of my guesses in the first episode.
Yep.
That was I'm very happy for that.
Yep. There's more. I just can't remember. Little Texas.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, I think what we're going to do, well, what I'm going to do, I don't know, what I want to do is just, instead of like, you know, put down exactly where I want to go, because last year I stayed in the pit the entire night.
Yeah, same
except
here.
for like the end show and laser ceremony.
That was a regret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, like I actually need to experience like all the stages. I didn't even go to
Oasis. I honestly didn't. I just wasn't bothered for it.
Yeah, I didn't even go to Oasis once, except going through like entry, and that's it. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna wing it this year.
I feel like I'm just not gonna look at set times or anything. I'm just gonna.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, I might not even look at set times.
But I am keen because the pit is indoors this year, and
yes.
I want to see how they do it with the whole lower ceiling and the production there. Just gonna be out of this world.
Yeah, I agree. I hope. I don't know what is. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna lay it out so the crowd control is good, because like no, if you think about going from the pit to main stage, that
They'll probably just have to have the doors, like more
Yeah.
of the roller doors open.
yeah, because I don't know if I'm remembering correctly. So you go through the dome, or somewhere like that for
Yeah,
entry.
yep.
And then you go pretty much through Oasis, merch is there, through Oasis, and then you have main stage, and then there's like a tunnel you go through, or like separate different ways to get to the pit. So like,
Hey, just you'll work it out. They don't really
Yeah.
fail with crowd control.
yeah, they're pretty good. Except for there was one tunnel last year from going from the pit to main stage.
That, yeah.
I was literally, at one point, I was so congested where I was literally off the ground. I was just stuck between two blokes, like this, like a sandwich. My feet weren't even touching, and I'm just slowly moving towards the main stage. I don't even know how that was even possible, but yeah, that was only during or just before the end show.
Oh, okay,
Like,
yeah.
right at
Everyone
the
would have
end
just been flocking for it. Because I left in Vitral like 20 minutes early to go see the end show
Yeah.
with Ash and
Same. Literally
yeah,
same,
yeah. And I don't know, we were fine, no issue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been like when we went.
I
'cause,
just
yeah, it
I
was-
just zigzag through everyone. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's not. Yeah, you're not wrong. But yeah, I think it's a good lineup, and the circus theme is amazing.
Yeah, that's a cool thing.
What I do want from HSU, get a Ferris wheel
Oh, okay,
right
yeah.
behind front of house production, because the amount of people you will get getting on that Ferris wheel would be crazy. Like, imagine being like.
Well, DEF
At
CON
the
does it
top.
at like they've got it in it. You see the red stage from the
Oh,
first
okay.
wheel. Yeah.
Like
So
that.
if they pull that off, that'd be sick.
Yeah, like imagine during the end show you're on the top and like fireworks going off and the lasers going into your eyeballs and your camera's fried, but you're like having a great time.
No, it'd be
Yeah,
they pull it off well.
yeah, I reckon it'd be good. Before we go, we have a few questions that people were asking us and sending in today because you put something on
Yeah,
your story.
presenting just one story. I
Yeah.
only saw like 3 of them, so apologies if they're not addressed.
Yeah, so we got our 3 favorite questions and we are going to ask each other and answer it.
Yeah.
So, first question is, what got you into the scene?
Okay, well, I've always been listening to the music. It's like year 5, listening to like Zatox and stuff.
Yeah.
Never thought to go to a rave. My picture of raves was just everyone's there just to do gear and be dumb cunts.
Yeah.
Then yeah, when me and my ex parted ways, my mates pretty much like, you're coming to this event with me. It was ESI Strikers, their debut of Jackpot Live.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and then from there like, oh fuck, this is sick.
Fuck.
So yeah, that was 2022. Yeah, so I guess really my mate Aiden. So shout out Aiden, Enraged, big love. Yeah.
Shout out
what
to you,
about
man.
what about yourself?
I loved party music when I was a kid, like that. I said this in Miyagi's YouTube video as well, but like that sort of like no copyright sounds like music on YouTube. I love that, and then every few songs, like there'd be like a hardstyle track from like Timmy Trumpet, like
Oh yeah,
like collabs, or just like random hardstyle like Brendan Hart and stuff coming in, and I'm like, fuck, this is like this. For
This is
some
good.
reason, this like gives me energy. Is like makes me want to like punch a hole in the wall, but also like dance. You know, I didn't know what genre it was, didn't know anything about it, but always like listened to it, especially when I started getting back into like the gym and stuff when I was like a kid and I was training to do stuff. I don't know.
Combat.
And, yeah, just no comment on that. But yeah, like, well, I really got into it at like 15, 16, when I guess like the house parties, like high school parties were a thing. And then yeah, eventually I just started DJing, started making music, and then eventually figured out that hardstyle is the genre I really want to be in.
Yeah, for sure.
And then just completely, boom, got into it. My first ever hardstyle event was the Prophet
Ooh.
2023. I was freshly 18. Yes. Some of you may be watching this. Yes, I'm only 20 years
Yeah,
old.
he's young. I'm 23.
I'm young.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, the Prophet 2023 was my first event. I was freshly 18. Had been clubbing a few times. didn't like it that much. I liked getting drunk, but I didn't like the music that much. I didn't like the vibes because it even like my mates I was going with, it just put me off because it was like you go there, and it's like, oh, how many bitches
Just
can we
sleazy.
get? Yeah, like how many girls can we get? And I'm like,
I don't fucking
I'm like, oh fuck, I'm going for a smoke, man. Like, I just want to like drink and like dance and party, but the music is just not it. So,
no.
That's what I don't know why I just rambled on for that long, but yeah, that's how I got into hardstyle. What is your favorite event ever that you've been to?
Been to fuck a lot now.
That's question 2, by the way.
Yeah, question 2. Honestly, I think my answer won't ever change from this. DEF CON, my 2024, my first ever Euro rave. It was just, it blew my expectations, like, with everything. It was the happiest I think I've been, like, ever. Just, like, I was with my good mates as well, like, perfect group I could have asked for. Yeah, it was just, there's not much to say besides perfect. It was, okay. For me, perfect. Aussie event, Hacken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just the crowd just made it. The sets were amazing. Yeah, so Eurorave, DEF CON, Aussie, Hacken.
Yeah, okay. My favorite event ever. It's like a 4-way tie, man. I feel like it's like a 4-way tie. Every time I think of one of these events, I'm like, fuck, that was a good event. But I don't know if I can like pick one.
Top three. Top three.
I can't even do top 3. I'll do top 4.
Top four.
Okay. Okay, one is Asteria 2024 because that was like my first time in Melbourne at a Melbourne event, and the people I was with made the event amazing. First time ever seeing Dual Damage. I was the biggest fan of Dual Damage at that time because they were very low key, but they were starting to blow up, and I loved them. Okay, that's the first one. Hard Mission 2025 was another one of my favorites. Showtech 2024.
That was a good one.
Was a good event. I love that. And Hell in a Cell as well from Hard Industries. Those are like my top 4 right now of all time. I can't pick a favorite, man. They were all good.
It's hard.
Yeah, they all have like slightly different
aspects
music.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah, and aspects of them. And the crowd, all of them had a great crowd. But I can't pick one. But yeah. We have one more question.
This is
a long question.
Yeah, I'll read it out. Recap of Hackfest, which we already touched on, and what it could mean for the future of events here in Australia. Is there space for more with the rise of hard techno events dominating now, Teletech, etc., or will the market be oversaturated with another player? It's a very interesting take.
Yeah.
Like,
when is there space for more with the rise of hard techno? Is he talking about like hard style as well?
Space for like more events, I'm assuming.
Okay.
Just because, I mean, the last few months there has been a shit ton of events. There's like 1 to 2 every weekend.
Yeah.
Techno, they're mostly being techno.
The hardstyle scene in Australia only has like 2 major cities, and then there's like the like medium sized events, I guess, like Adelaide, Perth, and Brisbane are like the other 3 main ones, but there isn't anything else. There's Sydney and Melbourne are the top 2, obviously, and because Sydney has how many events now?
Well, look at all the promoters you've got. Hardstyle, you've got Hell in a Cell, you've got Harder Industries, you've got Massive, you count them. HSU, you've got there's like way too Harder Hearts, High Voltage, EMP.
Yeah. There's a lot.
There's a lot. Then you got like the niche ones that like Sydney Hardcore Network.
Oh yeah. Asylum of Bass as well.
Yeah, Asylum of Bass. There's a lot.
There is. I think
the big players, it's only really HSU.
Yeah, the massive events in
Sydney, it's only HSU.
Only HSU, and then Massive and Harder Industries are like the next 2 biggest ones. EMP is getting there though.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
100%. Their last event was very good with the Saints and Ecstatic. And the rest, Crypsis.
Yeah. Disrespect.
It was, sorry, bro. I can't remember these names, man.
But
yeah.
But I think techno's just oversaturated now. Like there was almost a Teletech every 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Yeah.
You've got, well, they said they were ending. Now they're coming back. When is that? I think June? October. Yeah, October.
For restricted.
Restricted, Daruskin, or however you say his name.
Restricted
Jowie.
would be good though.
I'm going to go to that. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
You got Lucky Presents as well. They've been pulling some insane, like, events.
Names, yeah.
They were the one that did Holy Priest.
Yeah.
Think they've got one this Saturday. Winston. He's I haven't listened to him much, but I've seen his sets look pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, there's a lot more techno promoters than there is.
I think the issue with all of these events is not.
There's no breaks.
There's no breaks, but there's also not enough venues to go around. So, at some point, someone's gonna lose because there isn't a venue.
Yep.
But yeah, I think with this question,
there's a lot of takes you can like.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I think it gets oversaturated only during the festival season. So for Australia, that's August, September to about May. May, like Midnight Mafia is pretty much like the end of the season for Australia. And then you have the gap from Midnight Mafia to Knockout, where there's
all the Euro events, and just we get the more niche.
Yeah, you get like more niche events, or like it just happens less regularly. So I think it's only oversaturated during the season, but like now, not really. I mean, we have like 4 events coming up.
Yeah.
Like EMP, Hard Industries Massive.
Yep. EMP, Hard Industries Massive.
Techno Industries.
Techno. That one's. What was the date? Oh, that's June or July. That's July. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
July. Yeah. So
upcoming over the next month. It's only really EMP.
AR's
that's July. Yeah.
Yeah, next month is EMP and Massive and Hard Industries.
I think like another take with this question would be like with the rise now of Hacken.
Okay.
Another like new promoter in the scene. I reckon it doesn't saturate just because it's a different style. Like you don't really have anyone bringing hardcore artists down.
Yeah.
That whole like millennial sound, like I guess that one's much more niche. But I guess after everyone saw how successful it was,
I think more people.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially like people with groups like us.
Yeah.
Where some will go and some won't, but then the people that do go will go in the group chat and be like, it's good or bad. I think it won't be oversaturated, especially because EMP gets artists that are different to Hard Industries. Hard Industries gets artists different to Massive. Massive gets artists different. I guess they get like the bigger ones. And then Hacken also does like a different style of artists, but it's all under the same because it brings styles.
It'll bring different crowds, and then they branch off, tell their mates, like you said, and then it's good. I just feel like we need a new venue.
Yes,
I got a picker. We need a picker.
We need just like a picker.
A picker.
We need a picker and Melbourne Pavilion in Sydney, and then boom.
Then we'd be happy. Yeah, it'd be good.
In Melbourne, there's more events coming up though. You got Utopia that I've seen. I can't remember the event name. The one that brought Advital to Melbourne.
Peter was just telling us like last week.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah,
There's that one. I follow them. I just don't remember their name.
You're not getting booked through.
I'm sure that I will.
We'll put it on screen.
It's on screen. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. But I think that's it.
Well, when's Paradigm? That's set. I don't think a date's been announced yet.
I don't think a date's been announced. Last year was September. But like, this festival season is currently
kicking off.
Yeah, not kicking off now, Europe. But it's in Europe. It's kicking off now.
It's coming to an end for us.
Yeah, we're just waiting. We'll have a few events here and there, but
I'm kind of going to enjoy the break. I've had, I think, 2 events every week for the last few months.
Yeah, well, I think at the end of last year and start of this year, I had like 8 weeks straight of playing. Just in like Sydney.
Yeah, it's sick of seeing your name everywhere.
It's time for someone else to step up.
That Don bloke.
Thank you for watching.
Let
us know any other subjects you want us to touch on.
More questions.
We'll go
through all of them.
Fill them in the comments. We will try and respond to every single one, or at least anything that's...
Even just our DMs on Instagram.
Yeah, and our DMs on Instagram.
Oh,
but
also,
do his because
yeah.
I get too many DMs already.
The knockout giveaway.
Ah, yes.
Yes, we'll get that posted after we post this.
Yep.
So it'll be one guest list ticket.
Yep.
Yeah. Give that away free.
We will be doing some sort of giveaway. We haven't figured it out yet, but
100%. Yep.
yeah, we might include some other items from other rave brands and include it in. So yeah, be tuned for that.
Keep an eye out. Get that posted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free knockout ticket from us to use. So yeah.
Yeah. Happy birthday.